Most people think adventure announces itself loudly. Trumpets, plane tickets, dramatic decision made at midnight. But the truth is, adventure usually arrives quietly in kitchens, in ordinary afternoons, in moments when your hands are busy and your mind is free to wander. Take today, for example. You are standing in your kitchen, sunlight cutting across the counter in soft lines, a bowl waits patiently, fruit rests nearby, simple, colorful, unassuming. Nothing about this moment feels historic, and yet moments like this are where stories hide best. There was once a man named Elias who believed that every ordinary object carries a memory, not metaphorically, literally. He discovered this by accident. Elias worked in a small archival building near the coast, a place where he smelled faintly of paper, salt, and thyme. His job was to catalog, donate items, journals, took tinkles, things people could not bear to throw away, but did not know what to do with. One afternoon, while cataloging a chipped ceramic bowl, Elias felt something strange. When his fingers touched the rim, a scene unfolded in the mind, brief but vivid. A family laughing, a table crawled with food, summer heat, sticky hands, and joy. He dropped the bowl. From the day on, Elias stood, objects remembered the lives they touched, not in words, in feelings. He learned to be careful. After that, he wore gloves. He avoided lingering contact. But curiosity has a way of winning. Slowly, intentionally, he began to listen. A spoon remembered stirring soup during hard winter. A jacket remembered being worn during goodbye at train station. A knife carefully handled remembered years of meals prepared for someone who never said thank you, but always came back hungry. The world, Elias realized, was laid with invisible stories. Most people never noticed them, and maybe that was for the best, because knowing everything carries weight. Still, there was one memory Elias never forgot. The memory inside wooden cutting board, scattered with shallow grooves, smelling faintly of citrus, even after years. When he touched it, he did not see sadness or struggle. He saw care. A person standing alone in kitchen, slicing fruit slowly, thoroughly, not for guests, not for celebration, just because they deserved something good that day. The memory lingered longer than most. It followed Elias home. It sat with him the quiet of the evening. It made him wonder how many moments like that went unnoticed. How many small acts of kindness people gave themselves without realizing the matter. Years passed. Elias eventually left the archive. The memories had grown heavier. He moved quietly town where no one knew his strange gift. He tried to live an ordinary life, shopping, cooking, walking, and breathing. But the habit of noticing never fully left. He noticed how fruit bruises easily but still tastes sweet, how bananas ripen, whether you are ready or not, how citrus wake up a room just by being peeled. One afternoon, he visited a local market, the kind with uneven floors, and had written price tags. He picked up an apple and felt nothing usual, just crispness, potential. Relief washed over him. Maybe memories fade, maybe objects eventually let go. He bought fruits he did not need. He went home and prepared a simple salad. As he sliced and mixed, he felt present in a way he did not ears. No visitors, no vision, no echoes. Just the sound of knife on wood, the soft thud of fruit in bowl, the rhythm and care. And something shifted. Elias realized then that not all meaning comes from the past. Something meaning created quietly in the moment. When you are prepared food for yourself, even something simple, you will telling a story, a small one, but a real one. You are saying, I will take time, I will notice, I am worthy this effort. Those stories don't cling to objects forever. They dissolve into the person who licked them. And maybe that's the point. Outside, the light changed. Afternoon learning toward evening, Elias ate slowly. He did not rush. He tasted sweetness, tenderness, and balance. He felt complete. Somewhere in another kitchen, someone else was slicing fruits, maybe without thinking, maybe a background noise to video, or thought, or a plan. And without realizing it, they were doing the same thing, adding a small gentle story to the world, not one that needs to be remembered, not one that needs to be seen, just one that needs to be lived. So, if today feels ordinary, if all you are doing is standing at a counter, mixing colors in a bowl, know this: ordinary moments are where the quiet maps are drawn, and you are exactly where you need to be.